You are here for a reason, not by coincidence, not by chance. Something far greater than you and I has guided you to this exact moment. You've stepped into what can only be described as creator mode. And if you're still watching, it's because you've been chosen. Yes, chosen. But before we go any further, let's address the question you might be asking yourself. Who are they? Is this some cryptic force? Some hidden power silently watching your every move? The truth is far deeper. They are not an external power or shadowy figures pulling the strings behind the scenes. They are something far greater. They are the universe itself. They are the energy that flows through all things, the collective consciousness of all that has ever existed and all that will ever exist. And now, they have chosen you. This isn't just another video. You didn't stumble upon it by accident. You've been guided here because it's time. Time for you to awaken, to take control, to create. But what does that actually mean? What does it mean to be in creator mode? It means this. From this moment on, you are no longer bound by the rules that confine most people. You're no longer just a bystander, passively experiencing life as it happens to you. You are the architect of your own reality, the designer of your universe. Think about it. How often do you feel like life is happening to you? Like you're being pushed and pulled by forces you can't control? Like you're just reacting to circumstances rather than choosing them? That ends now. Because the moment you stepped into this space, right here, right now, you crossed a threshold into something extraordinary. You've been given access to the same energy that moves the stars, that drives the oceans, that breathes life into this planet. You have the power to shape and bend reality itself. But here's the thing. Are you ready for it? Are you truly ready to carry the responsibility that comes with such power? The first thing you need to understand about creator mode is that it's not a gift. It's a challenge. You've been chosen for this path because you're ready, even if you don't fully realize it yet. You're ready to step into your power, to take control of your destiny. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. The universe has been watching you, testing you, preparing you for this very moment. And if you're feeling a sense of unease right now, that's normal. Because deep down, you know that once you embrace this, there's no turning back. So, how do you begin? How do you step fully into creator mode and start manifesting your reality? It all starts with your perception, the way you see the world. Most people live their lives looking at the world through a foggy lens. They see obstacles, limitations, reasons why things won't work. They see failure before they even try. But in creator mode, everything changes. You no longer see limitations. You see opportunities. Every challenge becomes a stepping stone. Every setback becomes fuel for growth. You stop asking, why is this happening to me? Instead, you ask, how can I use this? In creator mode, nothing is wasted. Every experience, every emotion, every moment becomes a tool for creation. You stop being reactive. You stop waiting for the universe to hand you what you want. Instead, you take bold, decisive action, knowing that the universe is working with you, not against you. But here's the twist. You're not creating in isolation. You're not doing this alone. You are co-creating with the universe. This is where they come back into the picture. They are the subtle forces that guide you, the synchronicities, the whispers of intuition, the invisible thread that connects every piece of your journey. You've felt it before, haven't you? Those moments when everything seemed to align perfectly, when the right person, the right opportunity, or the right idea came to you at exactly the right time. That wasn't coincidence. That was the universe stepping in to say, "We're with you. Keep going." But here's the big question. How do you know if you're truly in alignment with this universal flow? How do you know if you're co-creating or just forcing things to happen? The answer is simple, yet profound. You know you're in alignment when things feel effortless. Now, let's be clear. That doesn't mean there won't be challenges. It doesn't mean life will suddenly become easy or free of obstacles. But it does mean that you'll move through those challenges with a sense of calm and certainty. A knowing deep within you that everything is happening for your highest good. When you're in alignment, you stop resisting the flow of life. You stop clinging to control. You learn to trust. And in that trust, you find freedom. You find clarity. You find power. So, what will you do with this knowledge? Will you embrace the call to step fully into creator mode? Will you accept the challenge of co-creating with the universe? The choice is yours. But remember, you've been chosen for a reason. You're not here by accident. The universe is waiting for you to take the first step. The question is, will you take it? Everything is unfolding exactly as it should. There's no need to control or manipulate. Trust the process, because when you trust the process, you're really trusting yourself. But this is where so many people struggle. They want to control every detail, to force reality into their idea of how things should be. They grasp, they push, they demand. Yet in creator mode, you don't force, you flow. You set your intention, you take inspired action, and then you let go. You trust that the universe is handling the how, while you focus on the why. And the why, my friend, is everything. Why do you want to create? Why do you want to manifest your desires? Is it for personal gain, to prove something to others? Or is it because you feel a deeper calling, a pull to create something bigger than yourself? Here's the truth. The more aligned your creations are with the greater good, the more power you'll have. The universe is not interested in ego-driven pursuits. It doesn't respond to selfish desires. But when you create from a place of love, from a genuine desire to serve others, the universe moves mountains to support you. Why? Because ultimately, we are all part of the same fabric of existence. When you lift others up, you lift yourself up. When you contribute to the collective contributes to you. Let's dive deeper. What does it actually feel like to be in creator mode? It feels like stepping into a state of flow where time fades away. You're so immersed in the act of creation that the outside world ceases to exist. It feels like being fully present, fully alive, fully connected to the moment. It feels like peace, a deep, unshakable peace, even in the midst of chaos. Because when you're in creator mode, you're not reacting to the external world. You're shaping it from within. But let me be honest, you're still human. You're going to have moments of doubt, moments where you question yourself, moments where you feel lost, uncertain, or afraid. That's part of the journey. Creator mode doesn't mean you're immune to challenges. It doesn't mean you won't fall. But it does mean you're equipped to rise again. It means you have the tools to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and wisdom. It means you're no longer at the mercy of your circumstances, because you've learned how to shape your circumstances from the inside out. So here's my question to you. Are you willing to let go of your old identity? The one conditioned to believe in limitations, the one that clings to fear, scarcity, and control. Are you ready to step fully into your power as a creator? Are you ready to embrace the unknown, to trust the process, to co-create with the universe in ways you've never imagined? Because if you're hearing this message, It's not by accident. You're hearing it because, deep down, you're ready. The universe believes you're ready. The only question left is, do you? Now that you've entered creator mode, the next step is learning how to connect with the silent forces guiding you. These forces are always present, always working behind the scenes. But most people are too distracted to notice them. Have you ever felt their presence before? Those moments of intuition? A sudden knowing, without knowing how you know. A feeling that something or someone is guiding you. These moments aren't random. They're the whispers of the universe, the subtle nudges that are constantly pointing you in the right direction. But here's the thing. The universe doesn't shout. It doesn't force its way into your consciousness. It speaks softly in the spaces between your thoughts. It communicates in the quiet moments when you're fully present. And this is where most people miss the message. They're so caught up in the noise of their own minds, the chaos of their daily lives, that they drown out the very guidance they're seeking. So how do you hear it? How do you tune in to the whispers of the universe amidst all the noise? It starts with stillness. In creator mode, cultivating a practice of stillness is essential. Whether it's through meditation, mindful breathing, or simply pausing to be fully present for a few moments each day, stillness creates the space for the universe to speak. When you quiet your mind, you open a doorway to wisdom, intuition, and the infinite intelligence of the cosmos. And here's the beauty of it. This connection, this guidance, it's always been there. It's been waiting for you to slow down, to listen, to trust. Because when you're in creator mode, the entire universe conspires to work with you. You're no longer alone. You're co-creating with a force far greater than yourself. So, are you ready to embrace that stillness? Are you ready to trust in the whispers of the universe? To flow, to create, and to step fully into your purpose? The choice is yours. But if you choose to listen, you'll discover a life of limitless potential, the life of a true creator. When you listen closely, you'll begin to notice the signs, the synchronicities, the subtle messages that are constantly there. These signals are gently guiding you toward your highest potential, always waiting for you to tune in. But here's the challenge. Recognizing them is only part of the process. The real key is learning to trust them. Too often people receive these divine nudges and dismiss them. They brush them off as coincidences, random thoughts, or wishful thinking. They question their intuition and second-guess their inner knowing. But in creator mode, doubt is the greatest obstacle you will face. It's the enemy that keeps you stuck. To truly step into your power, you must learn to trust yourself, to trust the guidance you receive, even when it doesn't seem logical or clear. Why? Because the universe doesn't operate within the limits of human logic. It works according to a higher intelligence, one that sees the entire picture. It knows the paths you cannot see and the outcomes you cannot predict. That's why trust is non-negotiable in this process. So, let's make this practical. How do you start recognizing these signs? How do you tell the difference between a random thought and true guidance? The answer lies in how it feels. When the universe sends you genuine guidance, it's accompanied by a sense of calm, certainty, and peace. It feels light. It feels expansive. It feels like alignment. In contrast, when a thought comes from fear, doubt, or ego, it carries tension. It feels heavy, constrictive, and unsettling. Pay close attention to how your body feels when you receive a message. Your body is a powerful instrument of discernment, a compass pointing you toward truth. It will never lie to you. But here's where the process becomes challenging. Often, the guidance you receive will push you far outside your comfort zone. It will nudge you toward actions that scare you. It will challenge your current mindset and ask you to let go of control. And this is the point where many people hesitate. They feel the fear, and they interpret it as a reason to stop. But in creator mode, fear is not a stop sign. Fear is a green light. Fear signals that you're on the edge of something greater than yourself, something that will expand your soul, stretch your limits, and elevate you to a new level of being. The fear isn't there to hold you back. It's there to invite you forward. So ask yourself this: are you willing to trust the guidance you receive, even when it scares you? Even when it doesn't make sense to your rational mind? Even when it requires you to surrender everything you thought you knew? Because this is the true test of stepping into creator mode. It's not about creating a life of comfort or predictability. It's about creating a life that aligns with your highest potential, even if that path is invisible to others. Sometimes, it means walking a road that no one else understands, and that's okay. Here's the beauty of it. When you begin to follow this guidance, when you start trusting these silent, invisible forces, life transforms. Synchronicities become a daily occurrence. Doors that seemed impossible to open begin to swing wide. Opportunities appear as if from nowhere. Life starts to flow with an effortless magic that words cannot fully describe. And the more you trust, the more the universe responds. It's a sacred dance. You take a step, and the universe takes a step with you. You make a move, and the universe moves alongside you. But remember, this process is not passive. You are not sitting back, waiting for the universe to hand you what you desire. In creator mode, you are an active participant in your own transformation. You are listening, trusting, and taking inspired action. And with every step you take, you'll see more clearly the incredible power you hold, the power to co-create with the divine forces around you. It's in this partnership that the greatest magic unfolds. Now, let's talk about something essential to this process: faith. Faith isn't just a religious concept. It's a foundational principle of creation. Faith is the belief in things unseen. It's the inner knowing that, even when the full picture isn't visible, everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Faith is what grounds you when life doesn't go according to plan, when the road ahead seems unclear, or when doubt tries to creep in. Without faith, you'll constantly second-guess yourself. You'll question whether you're on the right path. But with faith, you move through life with peace and confidence. You trust that the universe is always supporting you, even when circumstances seem chaotic. So how do you build faith? Start with small steps. Every time you trust your intuition, every time you follow the guidance you receive, you strengthen your faith. It's like a muscle that grows stronger with practice. Over time, as you witness the results of your trust, your faith deepens. You begin to see the undeniable connection between your actions, your trust, and the way the universe responds. And here's the truth you'll eventually realize: the more you trust, the more you grow. The more you grow, the more aligned you become with the life you were meant to live. And the more aligned you are, the more peace, joy, and abundance flow into your reality. Trust the process. Trust the signs. Trust yourself. That's the essence of creator mode. That's the path to your highest potential. The universe is always working in your favor. Even when life feels chaotic or out of control, there's a bigger picture unfolding, a masterpiece woven with threads of synchronicity and purpose. Behind the scenes, an intricate web of divine timing is constantly working for your highest good. But here's the truth. Faith doesn't mean you'll never face challenges. Quite the opposite. Challenges are not roadblocks meant to stop you. They are stepping stones designed to help you grow, evolve, and rise into the full power of who you're meant to be, a creator. So, the next time you're staring at a difficult situation, ask yourself, what is this challenge here to teach me? What lesson is hidden beneath the surface? How can I use this to become stronger, wiser, and more aligned with my true self? These moments aren't here to defeat you. They're here to refine you. And when you start to embrace this perspective, you step into what I call creator mode. It's a mindset, a way of living, where you learn to work with the silent forces that are constantly guiding you toward your destiny. Now that you've entered this state of mind, it's time to explore the next crucial step: mastering the art of manifestation. Manifestation isn't just about thinking positive thoughts or hoping for the best. It's a deliberate process, a science, and an art, a co-creative act with the universe. In creator mode, you hold the power to manifest anything you truly desire, but the key is learning how to do it consciously. The first thing you must understand is that thoughts are energy. Every thought you think sends out a vibration into the universe, and that vibration attracts experiences, people, and circumstances that match it. This is the foundation of the law of attraction. However, this is where many people go astray. They believe that thinking positive thoughts alone will bring positive outcomes. But it's not that simple. In creator mode, it's not just your thoughts that matter. It's your beliefs, emotions, and actions. You could spend an entire day thinking positive thoughts, but if deep down you don't believe your desire is possible, or if you're harboring feelings of fear, doubt, or lack, then you're still vibrating at a lower frequency. And that lower vibration will continue to attract circumstances that mirror it. This is why so many people struggle with manifestation. They're working on the surface level, what they're saying or thinking, without addressing the deeper energetic patterns that truly shape their reality. So how do you manifest consciously? It starts with clarity. You need to know, without a shadow of a doubt, what you want to create. Vague desires lead to vague results. The universe responds to specificity, intention, and focus. Take a moment and ask yourself, what do I truly want? Not what society says you should want, not what your ego demands, but what your soul genuinely desires. This clarity is essential because it's the foundation of everything else. Once you're clear, you need to align your thoughts, beliefs, emotions, and actions with that desire. This alignment is what sets creator mode apart from wishful thinking. The next step is perhaps the most powerful and the most misunderstood. You must feel as if your desire has already manifested. Most people wait for the external proof before they allow themselves to feel joy, gratitude, or excitement. But in creator mode, the feeling comes first. You must generate the emotions of already having your desire before it actually appears in your reality. This is the true secret of manifestation. When you feel as if your desire is already here, you emit a vibration that draws it to you. But here's the catch. You can't fake this. You can't force yourself to feel grateful or joyful while secretly doubting that your desire will ever come. The universe doesn't respond to what you say. It responds to what you truly believe and feel. If you're struggling to tap into these emotions, it's often a sign of deeper inner work that needs to be done. This is where self-awareness comes in. You may need to uncover and release old limiting beliefs, fears, or doubts that are blocking you from fully stepping into the energy of your desire. Ask yourself, what stories have I been telling myself that no longer serve me? What fears are keeping me stuck? In creator mode, self-awareness is your greatest tool. You must become hyper-aware of your inner world, your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, and ask yourself, is this in alignment with what I want to create? If the answer is no, it's time to make a shift. That could mean reframing a negative thought, releasing an old fear, or simply choosing to focus on gratitude in the moment, even if your external circumstances aren't yet perfect. Small, consistent shifts in your inner world create massive changes in your outer world. Finally, there's the critical piece that so many people overlook: action. Manifestation isn't just an energetic process, it's a physical one. You must take inspired action toward your desires. This doesn't mean forcing things or hustling endlessly. Instead, it means tuning into your intuition, listening to the guidance of the universe, and acting on it. When you take action from a place of alignment, things start to move quickly. Doors open, opportunities appear. The universe begins to conspire in your favor in ways you couldn't have imagined. But here's the beautiful part: there's no rush. In creator mode, you understand that everything happens in divine timing. You don't need to force or push. You simply trust, align, and take inspired action. When you do this consistently, you'll begin to see the results of your efforts. You'll start to realize that you truly are the creator of your own reality. So now I ask you, what are you ready to create? What life are you ready to manifest now that you've stepped into creator mode? The universe is listening. It's ready to work with you. The only thing left for you to do is decide. What will you create today?